Frequent flyers, flies, la 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 la. Frequent flyers back.
What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer? Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to extend a warm welcome. Today we have something new from Syma. It's the X440. It's a DIY drone, modular self-installation. It says it's a modular design on this drone. This was sent in from Syma for us to check it out. This is not going to be the full review because I have to have it longer to actually do a real review on it, but I'm gonna let you guys know my first impressions on it and all. We're gonna take it out and fly it and everything, but right now let's unbox it. Y'all already know we got the double-bladed bat knife on deck. So we have two boxes in here, smaller box. So it looks like the body of it, and we have the arms there, and this looks like a modular battery, not sure, but that's what it's looking like now. Let's remove this cover. Yep, so this is a battery. We have 400 milliamp hour 1S. This is that there. So we got the arms there. Let's see what's in this other box before we pull the arms and everything out. I'm guessing this is the transmitter. Yep. So we got the transmitter in there. We have the instructions manual here. Here we go. Sit that back there. This transmitter looks familiar. The last sports drone from Syma that I did a video on had a transmitter similar to this. It does have altitude hold. Let's sit that to the side. Here. So inside we have the props. We have some screws. I'm guessing they're mounting screws for the propellers. We got a charging cable there for the battery, I'm guessing. These top caps go on the top of the props. After the props are secured in, we have some more screws. And we have our trusty orange screwdriver. There's prop guards in this second bag. Kind of getting hooked in there. Sheesh, looks like we got too many prop guards. Give us an extra pair. I don't even like prop guards, but we are going to install these prop guards just to see the look. And so let's try to get this thing put together. So on the body, it is labeled. I guess to easier insert the arms in the correct spot. So this one says B1, so B1 goes here. Okay, there's a little, I felt a little snap here once I inserted the arm far enough. So we have A1 here. A1 goes in this spot. You guys hear that? Oh, this little button here is what I was feeling clicking into place. So we have B2 here. B2 goes there. And there's a button right here in the middle. You can press that button to have it light up. Check it out. And so this one here goes there. Looks like we have red and white lights. White in the front, I'm hoping, red in the rear. And we have this blue light at the top in the middle. And I'm also guessing that you have to hold this button in order for it to connect. Looks like we have a battery already installed. So this is an extra battery here. So the battery, how does the battery You turn it this way to unlock, and then you click this down, pull it down, and then pull the battery away. Then the battery comes out. So there it is. That's what it looks like in there. Make sure this one is up. Just click this battery back in. Weird way this battery goes in. Okay, there it is. So it snaps into place, and then you just turn this latch to lock it in place. Okay, so it does have geared props. This looks like it's set size right in between the micro and the mini, aka crony, in the words of the great Quadcopter 101. And it does have these little landing structures on the bottom, so it does sit up off the ground a little. Not too much clearance though, but just enough. I'm guessing maybe it might be able to take off in some short grass, I'm guessing. Let's go take this guy out for a flight. All right, y'all, so we got this guy out at the park. So let's turn it on and check it out. I think the red lights are the front. The auto start button is over here. Auto take off. Really smooth. It's drifting to the front a little. Check out the yaw. We're in low rate. Decent for low rate yaw, I guess. Side flying. To the left, to the right. To the front. To the back. Try flip. There we go. So it does nice flips. Flip to the other side. So you have to press the button and the direction almost simultaneously. The back flip, front flip. So flip's nice. Let's go on the next rate. So we're in the second rate. There's only 2 rates on this guy. This is the yaw there. Well, not a lot of pitch, but it's a little more than what we had. So check it out. This is full forward. This is the best of a funnel we can get. So pretty decent flyer. I think it'll make a good beginner quad. So let's see, this thing does a few stunts too. Let's try some of those. It does a yaw stunt if you press this button, I think. Let's see, I guess you have to press a direction. Here we go. So it's doing that yaw stunt there. Look more like a circle stunt to me. So let's try the other one. Okay, that's the yaw stunt there. This button here makes it do a yaw stunt. I haven't found the headless mode on here. So that's the yaw stunt to the other direction. Sheesh, I walked into a hole. So I think that's all it does. As far as I know, pressing the other button, this transmitter stick, the right stick, causes this guy to switch the rates. Only 2 rates. And the other side just sets it up for trim if you hold it down. If you press it once, it doesn't do anything. It just beeps, makes a sound. I haven't found that it does anything unless you hold it down. And if you hold it down, you can trim out a drift. You hold it down and then you hit the direction that you want to trim it in with the right stick. So in all, I think it's a pretty decent flyer. You can fly it in moderate wind. It's not too windy out here, but there is a light breeze, and this guy is flying against the breeze here, flying with the breeze. And so, respectable power. Okay, so I said I was going to fly this guy without the prop guards. Let's do the auto land. Okay, so I'm going to try to fly without these prop guards. You just pull them out like that. Pocket these things. Let's see how this guy flies without that. I'm going to press the button again over here on the right side to take off. So it might give you a little more flight time, I'm guessing, without the prop guards. Seems like it flies just as fast, with or without them. It seems really smooth. The gears are well meshed and everything. I'm thinking that this guy would probably last a long time because of the gear prop system and how efficient it seems to be. So we're just going to fly and see how long it'll stay in the air. Oh wow, so you can do flips on the go. Check it out. Try to do a loop. And the loop worked for it. Try another one. So it's flying pretty nice. Let's try a barrel roll. Yep. Not bad for a quad with altitude hold on it. You can't turn the altitude hold off, so you're kind of limited on how fast you can go down. Increasing altitude is what I mean. Doesn't seem like it'll have too much problem with flying away in the wind or anything, because when you press this auto land button, it seems to descend pretty fast. I don't like to test range with these quads with altitude hold, but this range seems to be pretty good. Let me see, I'm gonna try to fly it kind of far down there. Yep, it's still responding. That's like half this park. Wow, and that's full pitch forward. Even though I was going against the wind, it started to go fast, and then it slowed down. And I didn't feel an increase in the wind or anything like that. So let me try it. I'm gonna see if I can get a little further. Always afraid to do that with around trees and all. Afraid that it might just start going up. Seems like it's trying to land on me. Yeah, it definitely slows up. It slows down a little when you try to hold one direction and fly for too long. Seems like it slows down on you. It loses a little of the pitch coming towards me. I didn't start from so far away, so it seemed like it kept going fast. But this thing is awesome. I like it. I think it's an awesome flyer for a beginner. My son is probably going to love this. He didn't fly it yet, but he likes quads with altitude hold and all. Okay, it's flashing now, so we're at LVC. No more flipping. Not letting me do any more flips. I'm going to see what happens once you reach LVC. I'm pretty sure it's just going to land. So I'm just going to fly it around, see how long before it goes down. This was a fully charged pack. I did bring the backup pack out fully charged as well, but I don't think we need it. Pretty much showed you guys all you need to see, and it landed. So has a good amount of features and all. I don't know what's the significance of it being modular, being able to take it apart. I'm guessing maybe to store it, or maybe if you wanted to put this guy in your pocket, you can just pull the arms off or whatnot, take it apart. But other than that, this thing is a pretty awesome flyer. It looks cool. It feels really solid. Doesn't feel cheap at all. I like the transparent look of it. It does come in a yellow color too. I think I would have preferred the yellow color, but this color isn't too bad either. I like it. The Syma X440 modular design quadcopter. Alright y'all, so I'm about to take this one back in the air again real quick, because I realized that this does more stunts. So we're going to check them out. Let's get this guy fired up again. This time we're going to press up on the stick to go up. Go on a second rate. Okay, so this guy actually does diagonal flips. So let's try one. Oh, didn't do it. Let's see. Not doing them. Let me see. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not exactly going diagonal with the stick. It's supposed to be able to do diagonal flips though. Try it again. Well, so it's not doing diagonal flips, y'all. But it says in the manual that it does diagonal flips. If it does do them, it's hard to do them. But I understand that you can do 2 button presses to do things. Let's see if that works. Okay, so that's what it is. So 2 buttons make it, 2 button presses make it do diagonal flips. So you have to press the button twice. So 1, 2. On the second press, you have to choose the direction at the same time. Oops. And I don't know what happened that time. This guy just went down on me. Did I do the auto, the emergency landing? Not sure. That's a little scary. Look, I'm going full down, guys, and this guy is coming down really slow. It wants to go in the air. Let's bring it down and calibrate it. So I press the button over here to make it, that's the 1 key to land button. And so we're gonna get this on a level surface and calibrate it. Maybe I can hold it in my hand. Both sticks to the lower. Oops. Okay, that was both sticks to the lower left corner. So it should be calibrated now. Yeah, it's coming down normally now. So let's try those flips again. So yeah, it does diagonal flips now with no problem. And so it does another stunt as well. If you press these buttons twice, the other stunt buttons, it does a different stunt. So let's see. Okay, so it's spinning. It was spinning for a while that time. I don't know what that was. It spun around. I don't know if the wind was taking it or what. It's doing it again. Okay, so it only did it once that time. Let me see. Here it is. So it did that on its own. So let's see. You press this other stunt button twice and choose the direction. It does this. Okay, it's circling while it's spinning. Let's try it again to the other side. Here it is. Yeah, so it's trying to rotate and spin and come back to the position that it was at. And so a few more stunts added to this guy. It seems like it does all the stunts that other stunt quad does from Syma, but it just has a modular design. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see if we can do a diagonal flip while in motion. Yep. It did it. Oops. Yeah, so this guy does diagonal flips and everything. And a few other stunts. The rotating stunts and the spin stunt. Can't say I'm a real big fan of those. But I'm a sucker for flips all the time though. And diagonal flips are awesome. I think it's awesome that it does diagonal flips. I think they're an awesome looking flip. Really wish you can turn the altitude hold off, Syma, and give us a little more pitch. And I would say this thing is, I would say it would be a good quad for experienced flyers. You know, who like to fly really fast and do other types of stunts. But not bad. The altitude hold performs really nice. And it flips and does all those one button flips in different directions and all. It does have those yaw spin tricks. If you like those. No headless mode, but I'm not a big fan of headless mode, so I don't mind it not having headless mode. It looks like it's probably a really awesome night flyer because you can see the lights from all angles. And I imagine it would look really nice in the dark because of the transparent body. So I might give it a night flight. Show you, well, I'm definitely going to give it a night flight one of these days whenever I get a chance. But I don't want to make this video too long. This video is long enough. This was a full battery, the backup battery. I popped that back in so I can show you guys these diagonal flips. And they're awesome. So let's see if I can do a one button landing and apply yaw spin. Get up under it. And this thing flies awesome. I really like it. Pretty awesome flyer, especially for beginner and intermediate flyers. Should have fun with this. It's an awesome night flyer, looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's an awesome night flyer because the lights are pretty decent. Lights up really nice. The X440 from Syma. Thanks for watching.